Hey, how you guys doing? It's me again, D. Welcome back to the channel, A-Sport the Angler. Like to say thank you for tuning in, and welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome for the first time if this is your first time to my channel. I hope you enjoy. First of all, I'm here for an unboxing video. Bring that into the camera kind of so you guys can see it a bit. It's the Shimano Exsence DC. This is a left-handed reel. I'm actually ambidextrous. I do a lot of stuff with my left hand, but I can do everything mostly with both hands. I'm bringing this up because right now with COVID-19, there's a lot of things on back order as far as tackle and equipment for fishing, among other things, of course. But tackle-wise, if you're ordering any reels or anything, like, man, it's going to be hard to get some stuff. Anyway, when I went on Amazon to order this reel, they only had a left-handed version available. The right-handed version wasn't even available, so if I wanted it, I couldn't have got it anyway. Another point in bringing that up is this reel isn't available in America. In order to get this thing, you have to order it from Japan. I've already opened this box, but let's go ahead and open this thing up and show you guys what I got going on. And first, another thing I want to say is I've already put line on it. This is the braid line that I decided to put on here. I purchased this Berkeley X5. It's 40-pound test line. Show you guys that. Get in close. Can you see that? I don't want to get too close. Anyway, 40-pound test line. It's green. It's the sexy braid line that I put on this new reel. And I say that because I don't always use braid. Like, I have used braid in the past. It's not always my choice, but I won't be putting any mono or any fluoro on this bad boy here. It's rated and made for braided line. It's also rated for saltwater. I plan on using this for fighting stripers, speckled trout, puppy drum, redfish, things of that nature. Maybe a couple other fish, but I don't do a lot of saltwater fishing, but I'm definitely going to start doing more saltwater fishing. One of the first things I notice and love about this thing is the handles. Not sure if you guys are familiar with the Shimano SLX DC, but I have two of those, and the handles are a lot smaller. One of the other things I wanted to point out was because when I watched these videos on YouTube about this reel, I didn't see any American versions where they actually showed you how to open this thing up and get inside of it. It took me quite some time to go through videos, and I finally found one in Japanese where a guy explains how to open this up. Now with the other SLX DC reels, they have a switch on the bottom here, and you can just flip it and open the cover. With this one, it's a little bit different. You see the dial? Probably can't see the numbers on it when I get a little closer. Anyway, if you hold the Exsence in your hand and dial the reel dial all the way up from 1 to open, you can pop the door right off. Push it down, it pops right off, and henceforth exposing your spool. Like I said, I got some green line on there, some green braid, and like I said, another main reason I wanted to make this video and this unboxing was because I didn't see anybody in English talking about how to open this thing up. One other thing to point out, this is the 2020 version. There's an older version of this Exsence reel that was out a long time ago, whatever, but this is the newest updated version. I've heard somebody refer to this thing as a Corrado on steroids. I'm trying to give you guys the best little view I can in this dark little room I'm in, and hopefully you can get a good look at that thing. Something else, the famous DC sound. Can't wait to get this thing on a new pole and get it out on the water. Most of my other poles are about 7'1", 7'3". This one is probably going to be at least an 8 foot and a little bit heavier than what I normally use. Like I said, I bought this reel for saltwater fishing. It's rated for saltwater, and that's what I really purchased it for. I might end up doing some other stuff with it, maybe throwing some A-rigs, or just some heavier stuff, punching with it, but the main reason I purchased this thing is for stripers. I want to fight some saltwater buddies with this thing, and she casts a mile. I've already seen that. If you haven't checked out John B's review on this thing, yeah, I already wanted it. Watching him review it, just, yeah, that was it. I had to have it. Anyway, I already got a couple of these Shimano reels. This is definitely the most expensive one I bought to date. And I mean, these things are beast mode. I mean, if you don't have one, you don't really know, then I can't explain it enough. For real, I can't stress it. And finally, if you don't know, if you don't have one, or if you haven't used one of these reels before, I mean, they're just great for the money. They last, they perform, and they're not gonna conk out on you prematurely. I've used other reels and less expensive reels, and they just don't hold up for me. It is what it is. You get what you pay for, and I've been fishing a long, long time. I don't buy cheap equipment no more. It's just a lesson you're gonna have to learn one way or the other. Some of that stuff is suffice for a year or two. I need me a reel that's gonna last, and most of these Shimano reels, even with a severe beating, you're gonna get 10 years or better out of these things. I mean, it's just what it is. Get what you pay for. Don't cheap out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this reel, or maybe some predictions you might have for it, how you think it's gonna perform. And once again, like I said, these things cast a mile. Like, anybody that hasn't seen that, you definitely need to check that out for yourself. Great fighting reels. This one here is a, was it 8:5 to 1 ratio? Yeah, which all of my reels are. I like fast reels. I understand for some fishing and some applications, you might want to use a reel that's a little bit slower, but I can actually slow down on myself. I'm good. I don't have to go full blast. And anybody that doesn't know, the number with the gear ratio represents revolutions and turns. The more turns, or the faster turns, the higher gear ratio, the quicker you can get that fish back to you, or back to your boat, back to the bank, wherever you're standing, wherever you happen to be fishing for. Lower gear ratio reels are, you know, they have their place, but most of my gears are high. Most of my reels are high gear ratios. I don't have a problem fishing too fast. Like, I can slow myself down. Anyway, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't over talk or go too in depth about nothing. Please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, share this channel or this video with a friend. And also, I'm thinking about maybe purchasing one of these SLX's DC reels and giving it away. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you like these DC reels, you want a chance maybe to win one, leave a message in the comments. Let me know if it's worth buying one and giving away. What do you guys think about that? Anyway, y'all have a great night, great morning, great day, great weekend, great week. Love each other, protect yourselves. YOLO, you only live once. Keep fishing, and see you on the water. Oh, you know what? I was gonna end this video, but there is one more thing I wanted to point out. This reel came with this handle, or this tool rather, for the handles on the reel. You guys see that? It's got these two prongs on it. And you actually take this and apply it to the handle, and you can spin that and unscrew the handles and swap these handles out, these knobs, or even change and exchange these things. But anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys that little tool for the handle. These things are oversized and way bigger than the other ones. Can't wait. Anyway, y'all have a good one.